Howdy SkinnySquad, it's VlogMas, and I am happy to report that I do not feel horrible. Yay! I don't actually feel good yet, but I don't feel horrible, so I'm taking that as a big win. I only had to rest once while getting ready this morning, and I was super excited about that. And I got to work earlier than I needed to be. I don't have a video yet for tomorrow, so I thought, hey, let's talk to the squad this morning and see how everybody's doing. Even though you can't answer me back, I feel like you think about it when I ask. And some of you comment, so I know your answers, and then some of you I follow on Facebook, so I see your answers there, and then some of you I work with, and so I get your answers there. So it still feels like I'm talking to y'all, even though it's just me randomly talking in my car. And I don't really have any subjects ready or planned, because this was a last minute idea to just say hi to y'all this morning. What can we talk about? Other than being sick. Let's not talk about that, because I feel like, let's talk about the power of positive thinking. Let's talk about, it's really bright. I know I normally don't wear my sunglasses, but I couldn't get a spot up by the building, and so it's really bright this morning, and I'm tired of looking in really bright lights. I mean, I like y'all, I really do. I love a whole bunch of y'all, but it hurts my eyes to look into them really bright lights, so I'm not going to look into the sun for y'all today. Positive thinking. So there's a whole book called The Secret, which is about the power of positive thinking. And it talks about energy and how like brings like, whether that like is good or bad. And one of the things that sort of made me think about was something that I've read is, no one will speak more harshly to you than you will to yourself. So think about all of the things that you say to yourself and make sure to be kind, because you deserve it. You're good people. I know you, so I know you're good people. So always be kind to yourself, and in being kind to yourself, it helps you to be kind to others. There was a quote actually that came back up in my Facebook feed a few days ago. Some of you might have seen it. I shared it again. I don't remember the exact quote, and I can't tell you because I'm on my phone right now filming this video because the tripod's broke. But it was from Mr. Rogers, basically, you know, talking about finding, you know, the good in other people and to always be a good neighbor and things like that, which is one of the many reasons. I could do a whole vlog just on why I love Mr. Rogers. But one of the things that I took away from it was, every time you meet someone, you don't want to just look for the good in them, you want to look for the God in them. And so there are people out there who are challenging to love. We all know that. We all may be that person from time to time. But if you always look for the God in people and think that every day everyone is created in His image, and as you're looking at them, you're creating something that, or you're looking at something that He created, and so it's beautiful in its own right. And that helps you get through the day when you deal with a whole bunch of different types of people, challenging people. Oh, I hope I didn't have the mic covered, and you can hear this video okay, but we're just going to keep going. So, always be kind, always look for the good in people or the God in people, either way you want to do it. It does make your life go by a little bit easier. And then it was called out to me this morning. Hi, Cass. I'm going to call you out on the video again. So she texted me this morning. She was watching my videos, obviously, and she said that I was being a little petty and throwing shade the other day at the multitaskers. So I'm not going to broach that whole subject of how it's scientifically proven that you can't do that, but I am going to address something. And that's that, yes, people say I am petty, and people say that I throw shade. I am the biggest of the oak trees. But here's the thing. I don't understand why people say things when they don't know if they're right or not. I mean, like, They have no idea if they're right and they still say it. Sometimes I think I'm right and I say it. And then I can be proven wrong and I admit, oh, well, I was wrong. I really thought I was right on that one. But the thing is, that doesn't happen very often, because one of the things that frustrates people the most about me is that I'm always right. It's not that I try to always, I mean, I do always try to be right, but it's not that I'm always right. It's just that I don't say things that I can't support or that I think may not be right. And if people say things that I think may not be right, I often ask questions. And people think that's petty. And really, most of the time, I'm not trying to be petty. I'm just inquisitive. I like to know things. Meaningless or not, I like to know and understand. So when you say that the eggs at Easter taste different than a regular hard-boiled egg, I have questions. When you want to do a hot wing chicken eating contest and you don't like chicken wings or anything spicy, I have questions. When you say that you're going to drink more water and then I see you with Kool-Aid water and you're like, but it says water and it's clear, I have questions. It doesn't mean that you're wrong. You're wrong. But I have questions. People say crazy things. People do weird things. Things that I don't understand. Yesterday at the doctor's office has an even number of chairs spaced in rows. Somebody will take the end seat, and then somebody will take 2 seats over. Well, now you've went and messed up the whole theory of you should skip a seat and sit down. I know that's not a rule. So sorry, my arm got tired a little bit and I dropped y'all, kind of, sort of. But it's okay, you survived. Does your head hurt, Kaylee? Remember when you used to drop your Aunt Misty on her head? Did your head hurt when I dropped you a little bit? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So, which part of the rant was on? Oh, skipping every other seat. Skip every other seat. But here's also the thing, right? So now they've lessened 1 seat for everybody else to sit in comfortably. I'm a big girl. I know I'm a big girl. You don't have to tell me. I live in this body all day, every day, and I know that I'm a big girl. And I'm that person that if every other seat is taken or every third seat is taken because you went and messed up everybody's system of the even numbered chair system that the doctor's office has set up, I sit next to the person on the end. And I can feel them looking, and I don't care. You can look at me all the time because your thought process on me is your thought process on me. Guess what? It still don't impact me at all. So you can huff and you can puff and you can do everything else. But you know what you can also do because you're in the end seat? You can move over. Why don't you move over? You are in the one seat that could move and not have to sit right next to me. Because there's room on either side. But do any of the people who sit in the end seat do that? No. No. It's just weird. Sometimes I feel like there are unspoken rules and nobody told people. Sometimes I know there are rules and I feel like nobody... 4-way stops. Let's talk about 4-way stops. There's a 4-way stop right by my house. I come up to the light. You shine your little flashers telling me to go. Okay, there are 2 other people who aren't expecting me to go right now because it's not even my turn. I understand that people try to be nice, and I appreciate people trying to be friendly, but don't try to be friendly when you can get people hurt. I must be feeling better. I'm on a little bit of a roll this morning. Can y'all tell? I hope. Okay, so I don't know how long this video has been. It may not be very long, but I just wanted to talk. Because I can, and because I don't feel horrible, and I'm so excited about that. I was feeling really, really bad, and I was just trying to push through, and like I said, I still don't feel good, and I'm getting a little winded now because I was on a roll, but I'm going to put y'all down, and I don't know if I'll pick you up later or not, so just in case I don't, more to come, and I will see you guys tomorrow.